A CBS News poll conducted June 10th and 11th, 2006, among a nationwide random sample of 651 adults asked those adults about their party affiliation, Democrat, Republican, or none, and their opinions of how the U.S. economy was changing, getting better, getting worse, or about the same. The results are shown in the table below. We want to answer the following questions, and we want to round our answers to 3 decimal places. So the first question is, what fraction of survey respondents identify themselves as affiliated with neither party? To answer this question, I'd like first to go ahead and find the totals of each category. So I copied and pasted the table here. Maybe you need to try that multiple times. I found that if you start from the row before the table and select the row after the table, that's going to work. If you select only the table, probably that's not going to work. I'm going to find the total Republicans and Democrats and none. Okay. Now I can copy this formula down. I'm going to highlight that just to distinguish the sum from, let me write total here, from the rest of the table. I'm going to find the total of people who say the economy is getting better. And then I'm going to drag this to the side to find the sum for the other 2 categories, and then the total of survey respondents, which is this number right here. So I'm going to highlight the total. Again, I can say this is total. Now we can answer the questions one by one. So the first question says, what fraction of survey respondents? So we're going to find the fraction of survey respondents. That means we want the denominator of our fraction to be all of the survey respondents. That is the first thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to say, okay, to answer the first question, this is question number 1. The denominator I know has to be 651 because it says, what fractions of survey respondents? Let me finish the question now. Identify themselves as affiliated with neither party. So how many people in total are not affiliated with neither party? In this case, the total is 229. So 229. I'm going to compute this right here. So I can say 229 divided by the total of survey respondents, and I have this number. Now I can go to the home tab. I'm going to go to the home tab, and I'm going to use the number section here to round my number. This is how you round the number, by decreasing decimals. I need only 3 decimals, so that is the number. I'm going to copy that and paste it into the answer box. And then, what fraction of survey respondents thought the economy was getting better? So again, what fraction of survey respondents? So this is number 2. That means the denominator is 651. Thought the economy was getting better. So how many people in total think the economy is getting better? That is 71 people. So this is equal to 71 divided by 651. And then I'm going to round this to 3 decimals, again using the same technique, and then copy that and paste it into my question or answer box. The third question is saying, what fraction of those affiliated with neither party thought the economy was getting better? So what fraction of those are not affiliated with neither party? So number 3, the denominator is going to be the total people who were not affiliated with neither party. That is 229. And what fraction of those people thought the economy was getting better? That is 21 of them. Because now only we're going to focus on those people who are affiliated with neither party. We don't want to work with the total people who think the economy is getting better, because that's not what the question is asking. It's asking specifically what fraction of this number, those people who are not affiliated with neither party, think the economy is getting better. So this is going to drag our focus just to this group, not other groups. So here we're going to say this is equal to 21 divided by 229, and then you're going to round that number to 3 decimals, copy and paste. Fourth question, among survey respondents who thought the economy was getting better, so now we're focusing only on the group of people who thought the economy was getting better, what fraction were affiliated with neither party? So now we're focusing only on this group right here, which is the group of people who thought the economy was getting better. So now what fractions of these people, so the denominator is going to be 71, were affiliated with neither party. So 21 of them were affiliated with neither party, and I can compute that right here. So this is equal to 21 divided by 71, and I can round that on tap, copy and paste. The last question, what fraction of survey respondents were affiliated with neither party who thought the economy was getting better? What fractions of survey respondents were affiliated with neither party who thought the economy was getting better? So now I am working with the survey respondents, and I'm looking for 2 conditions. The first condition is they have to be affiliated with neither party, and the second condition is who thought the economy was getting better. So now to answer that question, first of all, the denominator is all of the survey respondents. Now I want to look at 2 categories. They think the economy is getting better, and they are affiliated with neither party, and that number is 21. So this is equal to 21 divided by the total number of survey respondents, 21 divided by 561, and then I'm going to round it and copy. The difference between the 5th one and the 3rd one is very slight. If you don't pay attention, it's going to confuse you. So here you see what fraction of those affiliated with neither party thought the economy was getting better. But this one, the question is asking what fractions of survey respondents, and then it gives us 2 conditions, were affiliated with neither party and thought the economy was getting better. So we have to find that group of respondents who thought the economy was getting better, and at the same time they were not affiliated with neither party, and find the fraction that they represent from the total number of survey respondents. So hopefully this is clear enough for this question. The rest of the question says you have 3 pie charts that represent each party and their opinion about the economy. The first pie chart represents Democrats and their opinion about the economy. The second one is Republican, and the third one is the non-affiliated with neither party. So as you notice here, the Democrats and non-affiliated voters, they are almost identical. The proportion, 36% of Republicans think the economy is the same, and this is very similar to the 39.3% of the non-affiliated voters, while 55.9% of Republicans think the economy is the same. If you compare the rest of the proportions, 58.1% of Democrats think the economy is getting worse, 51.5% of the independent or non-affiliated voters think that the economy is getting worse, while Republicans, only 23.7% think the economy is getting worse. The economy is getting better, Democrats only 5.1%, 9.2% for non-affiliated voters, and 20.4% for Republicans. So based on the pie charts that I see here, I'm going to choose one of the answers below. So the first answer says there is evidence that opinion about the economy depends on party affiliation. This is a strong statement. I cannot assume that the opinion about the economy depends on the party affiliation based on this information. In statistics, we cannot assume such strong correlation without strong evidence. So in this case, I'm not going to choose that one. That's a strong statement, and certainly I don't have the evidence to support it. There is evidence that party affiliation depends on opinion about the economy. I don't think party affiliation depends on your opinion about the economy, so that's not the answer. There is evidence that opinion about the economy is independent of party affiliation. So I'm looking at the opinion about the economies, and I don't think it's independent of the party affiliation based on what I see here. There is evidence that the party affiliation and opinion about the economy are dependent. I cannot say that either because that's just a strong assumption. There is evidence that opinion about the economy is not independent of party affiliation. This is a less strong statement that I'm going to go with because I think that based on the evidence that I see here is the opinion about the economy and the party affiliation are not independent. But I cannot say that one is causing the other one. And I can't say that there is a very strong correlation between the two. I can assume only association, but I cannot assume causation in statistics in general. So that's how I am going to process this one. And as you can see, I got one wrong. And the reason why is because I typed this number wrong right here. So 650, 651, not 561. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, so this is how you're going to answer this question. This question needs a little bit of analyzing. So you're going to take your time to analyze all of the information that you have. I hope this explanation gave you a starting point to practice with your own version of this question. And if you have any more questions, let me know.